Bienvenidos to Papa in the Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you guys how to make these delicious breakfast tacos. So what we did for breakfast today, they are going to be so tasty. So here I already diced up 2 russet potatoes, just good little chunks, diced it up. I'm going to use half an onion, 2 garlic cloves, some chorizo, and I'm going to top it with some avocado. Alright guys, so I have gone ahead and diced up my half a white onion and finely minced my garlic, my 2 garlic cloves. I'm going to go ahead and get the pan ready, and all we need to do for that is turn the flame on and put a little bit of butter in there to get my potatoes in there. I melted about a tablespoon of butter in there and added my potatoes. You can go ahead and use olive oil or any kind of oil that you like as well instead of butter. I prefer the oil, and you want to try and keep it minimal. Use a lot of potatoes for a tablespoon of butter. But it's going to be delicious, and we're going to be adding the chorizo in there, which is also going to release some oil and some fat, so you don't want too much in there. We're going to let those brown up and crisp up. I'm going to go ahead and season them with a little bit of salt and pepper. I'm just using a little bit of salt to taste. About that much should be alright. And just a good pinch of black pepper. You always want to season your foods, guys. It's very important. You don't want no bland food. Just season your food. And then mix it all in there good. And we're just letting it get nice and cooked and crispy on all sides. Let that potato get some extra time to cook through properly. That's all you need. Next we're going to be adding some onion, and then we'll be adding our chorizo. Guys, my potatoes are at a good color. I'm happy with where they're at. I'm going to go ahead and add my onions, and my little sous chef here has decided to join me, so I'm going to be cooking the rest of this with her in my arms like I normally do for breakfast. There's my potatoes. They are at a good color for me. They're going to crisp up and brown up a little bit more with the cooking time for the onions and the chorizo, so I'm going to go ahead and add my onions now. Onions are starting to get translucent now, and I'm going to go ahead and add my chorizo because they'll keep cooking and finish cooking with the chorizo. I've got my chorizo in there. This is a Mexican style chorizo, so it's very soft and just breaks apart. And that's all you want to do is go ahead and break it apart in your pan and get it mixed in there. My chorizo is now broken up and finally mixed in with everything, and I'm just going to let it cook until it's crumbly. It's going to look a lot like ground beef, just very crumbly when it's completely cooked. It really doesn't need much time, and I'm going to be adding my garlic in next. My chorizo's cooked, so I went ahead and added my garlic, and we're just going to get it nice and mixed in there. Just want to make sure it's mixed in there nicely. We really want to only cook it for about 30 seconds or so with the garlic. That'll give it enough time to infuse, and you should be able to smell the garlic. It smells beautiful. Here I got 5 eggs that I am mixing and beating. Yeah, you can have more cheese. And we're going to be adding these. Alright, we're going to go ahead and add our eggs now. Again, this is 5 eggs that I went ahead and beat separately so that they'll mix fine. They'll mix perfectly when you add them. And you want to just start mixing it all together. Alright guys, you want to be careful not to overcook your eggs. You still want them to look nice and moist. Otherwise, you're going to have some very dry chorizo eggs. So at this point, I think they're perfectly cooked. I'm going to go ahead and shut off the fire, and I'm going to add some mixed cheese in there. Flame is off. I'm going to go ahead and add a good handful of some shredded Fiesta mixed cheese in there, and just let it melt over the top and mix in. And this is done. I'm going to go ahead and start getting my tortillas ready for the tacos now. There you have it, guys. This is my tacos. I went ahead and used white corn tortillas, like I said. Topped it with a little bit of queso fresco, some avocado, some sour cream, and a little bit of cilantro. I'm going to put some hot sauce on mine, and I'm going to devour these. The girls loved it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. If you have any ideas for what I could cook next, let me know.